I'm Sonia and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in working one-on-one with me and want me to call you on your BS, all my coaching information is in the description below. If you want to come ask me your manifestation questions, I do go live here on YouTube, and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. In this video, I want to talk about that the point of all of this, getting into manifesting and getting into changing your mindset and all the things, is about changing you and nothing else. It is about realizing and understanding that your experience is what you tell yourself that it is. Your thoughts are your experience. If you have 10 people that experience the same exact situation, they're all going to have a different experience of it based on their belief system. When you get into this, the entire point is to change you. This idea for this video came from a comment that I got on TikTok a while ago, actually. But somebody asked me about revision, and someone commented back, well, can't you just change the perspective instead of changing the event? To which I responded, you do that the exact same way. The way that you are going to sit there and change your perspective of something that happened in the past or something that's happening right now, whatever, is exactly the same as it would be to literally change the way that you think about the past. When you are changing the way you think about anything, past, present, future, doesn't matter, you're changing you. You are literally becoming a different person, where all of that shit is now true. Where people get caught up is they're like, okay, I did it. Why isn't it changed yet? And it's because you haven't changed. You still believe that things are the way that they used to be. Now, that does not mean that you have to believe it before you experience it, but that is the actual goal that you're going for. The more you can focus on changing the way you view the world, changing you, and letting the outside leave it alone, stop looking at it for validation, and noticing how much you are changing and how you view the world and yourself and all the things, that's the true goal that you are working toward here, is to change you. As long as you're going to hold on to all of that old bullshit, guess what? You're going to get more of the same shit because you're not changing you. You know what experience you are going to have with the thoughts that you currently hold and the beliefs that you currently hold. If you don't want that anymore, you have to let that shit go and stop telling yourself that it's true and that it's a problem and oh, because of this and oh, because of that. None of it matters. The only reason it matters is because you tell yourself that it does. And as long as you continue to choose that it matters and that it's controlling everything and whatever, guess what? You're right. And it's always going to control every aspect of your life, and you're never going to get away from it because you refuse to let it go and to change you. This works with anything. If you're talking about revision, if you're talking about creating something in the past or dealing with something right now, it's all the same. It's all your perspective and how you choose to view and think and tell yourself about things and the stories you choose to tell, how you choose to view things. That's all it is. The more you can focus on that, that's what it is. And it's like, okay, I'm catching myself thinking things I don't want to think. I'm going to shift it back to what I want to be true instead. And you notice the more you do it, the easier it gets. Because at first you're very unfamiliar with it. It feels very like, this is wrong. I can't do this. This is hard. But you keep doing it. You choose to do it. You commit to doing it. And you do it. And you do it again. And you do it again. And you do it again. Just like learning to do anything else and getting good at anything else, you practice. And at some point, it's going to click for you. This is a question I've gotten a lot recently as well over on TikTok. How long did it take you to get things to change? And now that you are more, in a different state, do things manifest faster? To which I say, I don't even fucking know how long things take to manifest anymore. I don't sit here and write the time and date when I decide things and then sit there and count the minutes of, oh, well, on this date, I did this and decided this, and now it's been I don't do that. Time is not real to me anymore. I don't know how long I've been affirming or deciding that I'm going to get something. I honestly don't care. The only thing I care about is this. What am I focused on in this present moment? Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And the more that you realize that, and the more you control this thing, which is fully under your control, you just lack the discipline at the moment to control it fully. And that's not your fault. It's kind of just how society has, taught us to function. But now it's a choice. Are you going to gain that control, or are you going to allow your brain to control you? Because you know what experience you're going to get if you allow your brain to continue to control you. The only choice you have to make is that you're going to figure it out. And you keep coming back to that choice, and you keep trying, and you keep doing. Failure isn't an option unless you decide that it is. The only way for you to fail is to quit. And the more you are going to sit here and try to figure out how to fix things and do things outside of you, the longer it's going to take, because the only thing to change is you, to become the version of you who has what you want, thinking as if you have what you want now. I'm going with I have the idea of money. Like, if money's a problem for you, and every time you go to the fucking grocery store, let's say you're affirming money. You go to the grocery store every fucking, couple days or however often you go to the grocery store, and you bitch about the price of groceries, you're not changing you into the person who has money. If you had the money, you're not bitching about the price of groceries. And that works with anything. You have to change you in order to get the outside to change. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.